Without further ado, I'll welcome the Commissioner of the New York City Department of Transportation, Udonis Rodriguez.
Can everyone join us here too? Come on. DOT, any advocate group, those of you that would like to be with us, this is our day. Everyone from DOT family, come on, be with us, come on. You know, here as a commissioner, it's an honor to be here. By his men and women who are here from early in the morning, from electricity, utility, being sure that this is ready. It's Anthony from the Bronx DOT office, also who work hard. And I would like for him to come and say a few words. He's a Bronx boy, and he's a commissioner for the Bronx DOT, Anthony.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Anthony Perez. I'm happy to be here. As the commissioner mentioned, I was born and raised in the Bronx. You could actually probably see the building that I grew up in not too far from here. If you were to come here last year, it would be full of vehicles parked everywhere and no access for cyclists to enjoy the beautiful waterfront and the green space. But this project is transformative for the neighborhood, and we're happy to be here because it's a testament to the power of working together with the community, with sister agencies, with the students that are here behind us that can get to enjoy it. And I really want to thank all the teams that were involved in making this happen, because it's hard work and it wouldn't happen without everyone being involved. This is a testament to all of you here. So big applause to you. Thank you. And thank you for being here. And we'll move forward with this great presentation.
Well, as a father of a 6th grade who is going to 7, I made a 7th grade here. And as a co-founder of 2 schools, one is 6th grade to 12th grade, the Washington High Health Academy and Gregorio Luperon High School, a school that we created in 1992. So I'm old, I'm 60 years old. So, you know, my first job after coming out from college was being a co-founder of the school that we created with newcoming kids from Latin America. They don't speak the language, as I have my strong accent because Spanish is my first language, but I can tell you, Luperon High School, like 3 weeks ago, they won a citywide STEM competition. And not because of the language, but it's because of the skill and the dedication. And for me, it's been meeting the principal here, you know, who work with this great group of 7th grade, 6th grade, 8th grade. You are us in the future. Like sometimes people come and talk about, oh, you are the future, but no, you are the present. Because when I look at you, I say, it's my daughter Isla, you know, who is going to 7th grade. It's my daughter Yarisa, who is now going to college. And it was like yesterday that she was like you in middle school, and now she's going to college. So the responsibility that we have as adults is to be sure that in this photo, we keep the history and the memory. When years from now you become New York City DOT commissioner, you become principal, you become inspector of the local prison, you become doctor, you become engineer. So when we come here to look at this area, and I was asking Vince from our press team about, show me the photo of what this sidewalk looked like before. And I can tell you, this used to be a storage for car. That's all, parking. That's like Times Square, that in the 80s used to be a storage for car. And last year, Shakira held a concert with 40,000 people in Times Square. So that's what we're here today, like on the Mayor Eric Adams, myself. We've been committed to do the largest green wave that have been built in the history of New York City. We are here today in the first step of what will be happening as we will reconnect residents of the Bronx, residents of New York City, visitors who want to come in and enjoy the nice view of the East River from Cortlandt Park to Randall's Island. So again, on behalf of Mayor Gardens, especially to the advocates, because I know this has been a top priority for you. You've been fighting, you have never give up, and we are here to deliver to you. So a big round of applause and thank you to everyone. May is a bike month. So as part of the bike month, we want to incentivize everyone to ride bike. Last year, we had 226 million bike trips in New York City. We want all New Yorkers to experience how they feel when they take the bike. So spring where we are right now is the start of our project implementation season, when we begin repaving our streets and installing our safe street redesigns. We are here to close out the month with a great announcement. After close collaboration with nearly communities, we have begun building out the Harlem River Greenway here in the Bronx. This year, we will be building more than 2 miles of 7 miles greenway we envision, all the way, as I said before, from Cortlandt Park to Randall's Island. And we already gotten started here. We finished the first project this year, right here on the Depot Place ramp. There are too few ways for Bronx residents to access the waterfront. This was the injustice of Robert Moses. He built highway and he disconnect community. So for people in this area, he never thought about it, how people should have access to our water. He only thought about highway and car. And under this time of Mayor Eric Adams, myself, and a lot of advocates, we are rebuilding, we are reconnecting community, because working class, middle class, upper class, New Yorkers and visitors deserve and have a right to have access to our water. This redesign creates a brand new opportunity for cyclists and pedestrians to connect to the river. Biking is not a luxury. Biking is a human right. When a person bikes half an hour every day, all the researchers are showing that those people live 6 more years in their life. So those of you who are 12, 11, 13, or 14, you're not thinking about the 6 more years because you have a whole life in front of you. But someone like me, in my 60s, someone in the 50s, if they're thinking about instead of living 80, I can live 86 years, it's because I can bike every day, then we will pay more attention. When people bike, it's good for the economy. You don't have to pay for gas. It's good for the environment. And it's good to live healthier than anybody else. So thank you for you middle school children for being a role model. You know, yesterday we were in Staten Island with Bike New York, came back Siva. As you know, Bike New York in New York City is the largest bike tour in the whole country and the 3rd largest one in the whole world. First is South Africa, second is Italy, second is New York, and third is Italy. So you are, the role model for the adults who believe that biking is for poor people. You're showing by example that biking is good for your health, it's good for your economy, and it's good for the environment because we need to save the planet. So we just wanted to come here to say thank you to all of you. Thank you to the principal. Thank you to the advocate. This is the first step as we are building the 8 miles from Cortlandt Park to Randall's Island. As we are standing here, there's also the project is also going across in Queens because we are committed to connect the 350 square miles that make New York City the most density city in the whole nation is ours. So we want to connect the city to all motor transportation. Some people drive, others take the trains, others take the bus, but biking is also another mode of transportation, and we will continue building the infrastructure. In this administration, we have built 85 miles of protected bike lanes in 3 years and 5 months. That's the largest numbers of protected bike lanes that has been built in a 3 year and 5 months by any previous administration. And we are doing because this administration believes that this is the right thing to do, and we are doing it because the advocate has never given up and always been fighting with us. So thank you for your great job. 1 minute en español. Hoy estoy aquí a nombre del alcalde Rick Adams como comisionado del Departamento de Transportación, terminando la primera fase de este plan de reconectar 8 millas desde Cortlandt Park hasta Randall's Island para que las personas puedan montar bicicleta, puedan caminar, puedan vivir más saludable. Es una visión que tenemos como parte de crear una infraestructura donde montar bicicleta sea seguro, sea eficiente. Cuando se monta bicicleta, media hora todos los días, se viven 6 años más. Cuando se monta bicicleta es bueno para la salud, es medio para el medio ambiente y es bueno para la economía. With that, let me call you now Yesenia Aponte, a great leader in the Bronx, in the New York City, the New York City Park Bronx Borough Commissioner, Yesenia Aponte.
Thank you, Commissioner. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. I don't hear the students. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. It is my pleasure to be here today to help celebrate the progress that's being made in building out the Harlem River Greenway. Our city's greenways and bike paths allow New Yorkers to connect with other areas of the city, safely get exercise away from vehicle traffic, and interact with our incredible parks and green spaces. When fully completed, the Harlem River Greenway will connect Van Cortlandt Park with Randall's Island Park, allowing Bronx residents a safe and scenic way to bike between boroughs to access parks amenities. As a lifelong Bronx resident, I'm proud to see the focus being placed on the outer boroughs to ensure everyone has transportation options that promote healthy living and reduce emissions. At New York City Parks, we're committed to bringing people closer to the city's waterways. We're thrilled that DOT has completed this project in Highbridge, allowing bikers to cross the highway and railroad tracks and closer to the river. We're also looking forward to other greenway projects that are due to be completed by the end of the year, including the Lower Concourse Park, a 2.3-acre park along the Harlem River between 144th and 146th Street. A joint effort with EDC, the park will provide essential green and open spaces as well as recreation amenities to the South Bronx, including a playground, picnic, and barbecue area, multi-use lawn, and waterfront plaza. By expanding our network of greenways here in the Bronx and throughout the city, we are ensuring that New Yorkers in all zip codes, yes, in all zip codes, and from all backgrounds can enjoy the benefits of our green spaces. From improving mental and physical health to promoting public safety and bringing communities closer together. We are extremely grateful to DOT and the Adams administration for prioritizing the expansion of our city's greenway network to ensure all New Yorkers have safe, accessible, and inviting places to bike. Once again, I thank you. Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you. And it's great for you guys to have role models, someone from the Bronx, born and raised in the Bronx, who now is in charge of all the park in the Bronx, being a partner with DOT, but also I know for many other working class families, our park became the hometown of the Hudson Valley. This is where our family hold a picnic. This is where our family hold your birthday and many celebrations. And they volunteer. So we want to hear from the person who never gave up. I was a council member for 3 years. I put $1 million to rebuild the tower, the water tower back there. As a great Congressman Serrano, also $2.5 million. And when there was not any movement or the vision for the tower or the Highbridge Park from the Bronx to Manhattan without having the voice of Chauncey Young, who always is a fighter for environmental justice. Chauncey, come and say a few words.
Thank you. This is a landmark moment, a accumulation of more than 30 years of unwavering vision and tireless advocacy by community members and advocates. I want to thank folks who are not here with us today, organizations that have been key to this, Bronx Council for Environmental Quality, along with the borough president over 30 years ago, developed a plan for developing a Harlem River Greenway. Rich Gans, Dart Westfall, Joyce Hoagie, who is here with us today. Many people have struggled for this for many years, trying to make our waterfront, which was once a key part, a resource for our community, to reconnect communities in the Bronx to this area. For too long, Bronx communities have been severed from their own waterfront. Historic harm, as our commissioner mentioned, largely inflicted in an area of Robert Moses and damaging infrastructure projects like the Major Deegan Expressway and the Cross Bronx Expressway. Prior to the time of Robert Moses, the Harlem River was the heart of recreational space for New York City. It's hard to imagine this today, but there were over 50 boathouses along these water's edge. And when you compare this area to the Schuylkill River in Philadelphia or the Charles in Boston, this area rivaled that in terms of recreational use of the waterfront. So these are what we're trying to return to. The Department of Transportation's plan for the Harlem River Greenway is not just about building paths and reconnecting parks and communities. It's about healing old wounds, restoring access, and reclaiming a vital resource for the people of the Bronx. We celebrate this crucial first step by the Department of Transportation, which begins to rectify these past injustices and fulfills a long-held dream of a continuous, accessible, vibrant Harlem River waterfront and greenway for all. This greenway will provide essential open space, promote healthier lifestyles, and foster a renewed connection to a river that has been denied for generations. We look forward to working with the city and community stakeholders to ensure that this vision becomes part of a fully realized and cherished assets for the Bronx and part of a larger New York City Greenway network, partnering with the New York City Greenway Coalition to provide New Yorkers a safe and accessible way for families and commuters to enjoy and traverse all of New York City. When this greenway is connected from Randall's Island to Cortlandt Park, it will not only allow us to travel along the boroughs, but once we hit Cortlandt Park, we connect to the Empire States Trail, which can take you off-road from here to Albany and from Albany to Buffalo on the Erie Canal Trail. So it really is transformational for a borough that is currently 62 out of 62 counties in terms of health disparities to have an access like this where our students and our families, as the commissioner mentioned, can travel safely on a greenway, whether it's to work, whether it's to school, or whether it's for a multi-day bicycle trip. So we appreciate the collaboration with the city, and we look forward to working with you all to make this a beautiful thing. I also want to mention that the Highbridge Green School is going to be working with the DOT and Parks, maintaining the green area down here at the bottom of the ramp. And we're very excited about this because we want to beautify our community. And that will be done with Bronx's Blooming, which is another one of our incredible partners, part of the Harlem River Working Group. So thank you all so much.
Thank you. And just to give you ideas, you will not see it well from there, but this is what this place used to look like. Okay? So as you will look for the tower, right, which is back there, so just imagine that area. This is what it was. We are standing in this new rebuild. Okay? So you are part of the history that we started, other people did it before us, and you are responsible to keep expanding our reconstruction to make our street safer to everyone. Thank you.
Vin.
One.
2, 3.
No littering, no littering. Pick it up.